Exactly 5 months ago to this day, it's kind of weird on this timing, I posted a video reacting to your Siege hot takes. And let's just say a lot of you liked the video. I mean, god damn, almost 100k views. So I decided to post another hot take video amongst my community page on my YouTube channel, where I asked, what is your hot take if we were to get a Rainbow Six Siege 2? And I got over 100 comments in a day or two, so let's make a video about it. We've already done a hot takes video on what the current Rainbow Six Siege is, and pretty much what this is for is if we were to get a Rainbow Six Siege 2, what we would want, what Ubisoft should add, and so on and so forth. I will probably do another part 3 to this, so if you want to be in the next video, be sure to comment down below your hot take. Can be anything. Nevertheless, 1,500 likes on the video helps your boy out. If you guys want to see some more of these, I'll probably post another one next week if we hit that goal within 24 hours. And let's get right into the video. Starting off with our first comment from an average gamer _2. They should add a place to report Zims, specifically where you can clip evidence. What this kinda reminds me of was when you would be able to watch cheater VODs on CSGO. The only problem I have with this is that some people who actually play controller tend to kinda look shaky and appear to be mouse. However, I do think this would be pretty good. Technically, you can clip evidence in the theater mode, but the theater mode is also very glitchy. Sometimes the theater mode genuinely just doesn't make any fucking sense. But I could see this working. Being able to send to an Ubisoft dev team with actual evidence to possibly get someone banned would be pretty cool. Unfortunately, it's more of a bias and will be just taken up with an Ubisoft dev, and unfortunately people will be accused wrongly, so I don't know how this would work. I also don't think we should get to a point where we have to clip evidence. I just think there should genuinely be a better mousetrap. However, this would not be a bad idea to add in current state of Siege. If we do get a Siege 2 though, I'm hoping that mousetrap actually, works, so we could just play against controller players. Overall, not a bad take. Next Siege take from Dave, half reinforced walls. I love this idea. I have been wanting something like this for the longest time. You should be able to cut a reinforcement in half. Just place half of it and create a strategy, and it would be awesome. I could literally think of so many ideas where this actually works. Where head holes would be, just create a half wall so you could at least take cover from it. Imagine pushing Bunker of Oregon where the head holes are usually placed on pillbox, and you're able to play it a lot better because of the half reinforced wall. The reason why I love this idea is because it would pretty much just change the defense side as well as the attack side of Siege, creating an insane amount of different strategies and overall just a fun experience. If I'm being honest, I might call this idea my favorite idea yet, even though we're only 2 comments in. Next hot take from Eli Eats Ants. That is a gross name. I think sites need to be redone, to be honest. We have all these sites in Siege, and basically everyone uses the same 3. But before I break this one down, let me count exactly how many one-time scopes there are. So we have 3 ACOGs, 3 different types, which I do appreciate, and then 10 one-time scopes. Now, if I'm being honest, that's a lot of diversity, and it kind of comes down to whatever your preference is. Now, there is one thing I will take from this comment, and that they should do. If you guys have ever played Black Ops 1, there was one feature that made it so elite that no matter what site you used, you could pick whatever reticle as well as the color. Now, we already have the idea where we could pick the color, but you have to pick a specific site to use for its shape. Now, imagine if you like the hollow sight because of the way it looked on your gun and felt, but with a red dot in the middle of it. Or vice versa. Let's say you like the red dot sight, but you love the hollow scope reticle. It's such a small adjustment, but it's something that would pretty much create diversity in everyone's playstyle. I get cooked all the time for using the Russian ACOG, which I get the scope itself looks ugly, but the reticle, in my opinion, is perfect. I think if we do get a Siege 2, that this would be a really cool thing that they added. Good hot take. Next up is from Blitz, or Blights. I don't know how to pronounce your name, I'm sorry. Have a setting in custom games that allow you to use any attachment on any gun or use old things that were removed, like the old 1.5 and stuff, just for fun. I love this idea. Custom games are pretty bland now, ever since they took a lot from us. For example, we can't even play Sledge Myers as a bunch of recruits anymore, which is fucking stupid. But can you imagine a 5v5 custom game where 5 of you played Ash and the other 5 play Jaeger, and you all had ACOG? It would just be fun. I think custom games genuinely need that freedom. W take. Next one is from Rusker, or Russiker. I don't know how to pronounce your name. I'm so sorry I keep butchering your guys' names. This was a long one. Once the story is finished, a campaign mode would be fire. Maybe something with Deimos hunting down Rainbow. And it would be twice as fire if the campaign could be played with friends. So this is pretty much a 2-for-1 take. I'm gonna break down the first part. The idea of a story mode would be amazing. Does nobody remember when Rainbow Six Siege first released and they actually had cinematic trailers for Article 9, I think it was called? I don't even know what the Bartlett University T-Hunt map or mission was called anymore. But because we always have these trailers with Deimos and Rainbow, I do agree a story mode would be freaking awesome. This kind of brings me back to Rainbow Six Vegas and Rainbow Six Vegas 2, the old 360 games. Actually, the first games that I got into before I got into Rainbow Six Siege. And in Vegas 2, it had a great story that you could play with your friends. Obviously, looking back at the graphics for Vegas 2, it was horrendous. I mean, my God, look at this. But the gameplay experience was there. A solid story, even though it was nothing like Halo or Gears of War. It was solid and it had its own personality. And it felt tactical. With all the gadgets in Rainbow Six Siege now, a campaign would be genuinely amazing to see. If the campaign plays like Vegas 2, but is obviously up to date and more modernized like Rainbow Six Siege, I think it has potential to be one of the best story games we could ever see. And the second part of his hot take is, as a sidekick, I would dig it if they added some kind of horde mode, where you and your teammates have to defend a point from incoming enemies. Special horror event, maybe, although normal soldiers would still work. If you guys have ever played Vegas 2, it also had a T-Hunt. T-Hunt was actually hard. My God, that shit was so aggravating, but so fun and so satisfying to complete. Whereas when Rainbow Six Siege came out, T-Hunt was just boring. Like, it was never fun. It was always trash. Killing the bots were never satisfying. It wasn't even hard. You could solo it on realistic with ease. I think I've already stated this, but I would love if Rainbow Six Siege had a very good PvE setting. But right now, I kind of understand we're in an era where PvP is just kind of dominant. I just wish they decided to, you know, diversify themselves and actually make something for everybody. Because I know for a fact not everybody wants to play competitive Siege. It's fucking draining. But Roosker, I love this comment. This is a W hot take. You, sir, deserve 4 cookies out of 5. I don't know what this rating system is, but I'm going to go with it. Next hot take by Y Nuggy. Custom maps. Like there are house templates where you make rooms, walls, doors, etc. Would be a fun community maps name mode in arcade. So what I'm understanding is what he means by templates. It's kind of like how Halo 3 did its Forge, where in Halo 3 you pretty much got the template of the map, but you could pretty much do whatever you wanted to do to it to make it your own version and own playstyle. So essentially what he's saying is, we all know the current layout of it. We know Coastline, we love Coastline, but in a custom games form you could literally just swap the rooms and make it your own map. This would be cool. And this is something I have been saying for the longest time. We have the worst maps. Rainbow Six Siege maybe has like 5 solid maps, and that's it. The rest are either really bad or just mid. Just mid. No one cares about them. A custom map editor would be phenomenal. If Rainbow Six Siege 2 dropped with a custom map editor, this game would blow the fuck up even more. Which is definitely possible because Ubisoft has given us map editors with other games. For example, Far Cry 4, 5, and 6 all have map editors that people made and put up on a community page. This is genuinely my favorite comment so far because it just made me think of all the times and moments I used to play with my friends on Halo Forge mode. And just straight up vibe in custom games. Ubisoft, when you release Rainbow Six Siege 2, if you release Rainbow Six Siege 2, give us a map editor. Let the community make some fun-ass maps. I promise you, your game will thrive. Next hot take from Vaguely Primed. Let the community make gun skins and put more effort into cosmetics, like how they used to be. I have been saying this. I think Rainbow Six Siege has, like, genuinely the worst fucking skins off rip. Like, our most exciting thing that we get from packs is Black Ice. I like Black Ice, but everyone has just kind of probed themselves to believe that Black Ice is the best skin in the game, when clearly it's the only good skin that we could get from packs. Community skins have been amazing. I'm going to use one person as an example of who just creates the best skins I have ever seen in my life and still to this day has never missed. And that is Kubi. If you guys don't know who Kubi is, I have talked about him in the previous videos. He has the best skins. He has made the wild card outfit for Ram that you see here Oh my god, like this is the best Ram outfit. There's just one concept that he made for Jaeger, was an Astrale skin that never got released because the team disbanded, sadly. I mean, look at this. Look how beautiful this is. It sucks that we never got this. I use just one artist as an example for great work, and I feel like this point has just been even more solidified. And I think the reason why everybody, and I mean everybody, loves the Pro League skins is because the pro teams actually hire an artist to essentially create this art for them, and that's why we get bangers. Imagine this, but with just normal everyday people who just want to make cool skins. We've had the occasional community skin. We used to get more of them back then, but as of now, it's just Pro League skins. I love this idea. Custom skins from the community would be awesome. Next hot take from Goat Logan. I think they should bring back the ability to cook grenades. I'm already read the first part, and I don't like this. I don't like this at all. I guess let's continue. But make it to where they do a lot less damage if you grenade through the floor. I don't think this is a good idea. We've all experienced bullshit with the cooking grenades below. I do get the idea where you could do a lot less damage through the floor, but the fact that that was even remotely an idea was just kind of ridiculous. The whole nading below meta was bullshit. I think cooking grenades is bullshit. The whole thing is just annoying. I don't like this idea. I don't think they should ever bring back cooking grenades. So if Rainbow Six Siege 2 comes out, I will gladly be okay if we can't cook a grenade anymore. Next hot take. This one's just from The Sap Connoisseur. It just says remove Ubisoft for real. It's not even a hot take. This guy just doesn't fuck with Ubisoft. Oh my god. From Super Cool 6535. I don't like how he spelled super. They have to bring back passive abilities. Ooh, now this is an interesting topic. People fucking hated the passive abilities. And right now, I think we only have two characters that come to mind that actually have passive abilities, and that's Smoke and Scopos. Scopos drone can literally go through smoke grenades, and Smoke can go through smoke grenades. But I understand why they removed certain, passive abilities. For example, the Ella concussion grenade. When you downed Ella, she can concuss the shit out of you. You could kill her immediately and that thing's gonna still go off, and it's just annoying. And then we move on to her sister being Zofia. The reason why Zofia got her thing taken away was because of a Pro League moment. A defender got downed, as well as the attacker who was playing Zofia got downed. Only difference is Zofia got up and killed the said defender, causing a reaction that pretty much made the defending team of that league match lose the game. Don't get me wrong, there were certain moments where I genuinely loved the idea of Zofia being able to get herself back up, but in hindsight, I have seen way too many moments where a defense team should have won because of a trade, and instead it was just Zofia's dumbass going down. I guess it kind of comes down to it depends on who gets the passive ability back. Next and last hot take from Van FL. Arcade mode should all be in the game along with the past game modes to keep players interested in what they want to be interested in. I'm pretty sure what he means by this is special events. For example, Rainbow is Magic, Rengoku event, the Halloween event. We also have the Golden Gun event, as well as the Midwestern event. I agree. I don't think events should come in holiday. Essentially what it does is keep the casual base happy. Don't get me wrong, I am a big fan of the Halloween event, but the reason why I hate it is because we get it once a year. I don't like playing it anymore because I know it's going to be gone soon. As stupid as that sounds, it's true. I hate to keep doing it, but I'm going to keep comparing Siege to Halo. Halo has an insane, and I mean an insane amount of game modes. Whether it be Super Fiesta, Infection, Big TDM, SWAT. You could play whatever you want at any time. Obviously, you just have to play against people who are also trying to play the game mode. So if the game mode is ass, no one's gonna play it, but at least you get that option. We should have that option in Siege. I should be able to play whatever event at any time, whenever I want. This right here is a good take. So if we do get a Rainbow Six Siege 2, Ubisoft, listen to your community, where we wanna just play anything at any time. If you guys have any more hot takes, be sure to comment down below what you think. And we should be featured into a possible part 3. I actually really enjoy making these videos. I love hearing your guys' input. Ubisoft, if there are any devs watching this, listen to the community. We want this game to be as successful as much as you do. We love this game. Rainbow Six Siege was cool for like the first, 5-6 years. Ever since the fall off, it's just kind of gone boring and stale. We want Rainbow Six Siege 2 to have these things that were featured in this video. It'd be awesome. Should have liked the video, 1,500 likes. If we get it within 24 hours, we do it part 3 next week. But I think it's time to cue the outro.
You got a gun, nigga, me too. Ready go what? Ready go, got ready go, bless you. Look, ready go, digging that, looking back, nigga, digging that back, that's it. Ready go back, got him.